Putting on your socks before your pants is remarkably easier and more comfortable. Wearing pants while putting on socks is often a pain. If you do it while still in your boxers/underwear or whatever, you don't have to deal with tightness or anything. This is especially true with tighter fitting jeans and dress pants. If you haven't already tried it, next time you have to wear tighter pants, try it out. I feel like in the Twilight Zone. I have never put my socks on first, but everyone here says they do. Am I the weird one? Wait, there are people who put on socks after the trousers. The end really must be near. One time I put on one sock, then my pants and then the other sock. I remember it because I paused for a minute to think if something's wrong with me. This is more r/life hack for kindergartners than unpopular opinion. The real trick is to not wear pants. I always put on socks first. I find the idea of wearing nothing other than socks to be stimulating. Erotically, I just discovered this. It's so much easier. Bottoms up. Why is this an unpopular opinion? I prefer one sock one shoe method. Just remember the big one. First your pants, then your shoes. I literally never put thought into this ever, but I too put socks on before pants. If your pants are too tight for you to put on your socks, you need bigger pants. Y'all need to lose some weight. Maybe your pants are too tight. I always do this, it's really the best. I've always put socks after putting pants on. It's always felt harder to put on skinny jeans when I have socks on already, especially if it is thick socks. I also think seeing the weird sock imprint under your jeans looks nasty. I had no idea I was sinning against the majority. What the heck? Socks and underwear are both undergarments and often next to each other in drawers. And Doc Martens and skinny jeans, you need to put on those longer socks before your jeans so the socks lay flat. Socks are pants lubrication. How is this unpopular? This is more like /r/life pro tips. Unpopular opinion, lose weight and this won't be an issue. Less unpopular opinion, buy better fitting pants. In the UK this means something else. I just figured this was the norm, especially if you just came from the shower. Honestly, sometimes dressing would be impossible without socks. Are you talking about the Americans' pants, trousers? I had an argument with my whole family about this, they just don't get it. Yeah bro, this should be on a life hacks subreddit and not on this sub. What? I toughed everyone put on socks forced pants second. This reminds me of Archie and Michael's argument in All in the Family regarding socks and shoes. Don't you know the whole world puts on a sock and a sock and a shoe and a shoe? Hilarious scene on this argument they're having while already being late to an event. It kills Archie when he sees Mike put on a sock and a shoe and a sock and a shoe. Socks are basically lubricant for your pants. What kind of animal puts pants on before socks? I don't want to know a person like this. Putting your pants on before your socks is such a widely accepted thing that this is considered an unpopular opinion? Why would anyone put their pants on first? That just creates unnecessary discomfort. That's like trying to put your belt through the pant loops after you already put the pants on. No, put the belt through the loops as they're laying on the bed/chair and then put on your pants. Please tell me I'm not the weird one who does that and no one else does. Please. LOL. Not putting your socks on first is how you end up with jock rot. Man, anything can be an unpopular opinion these days. Wearing just socks feels more naked than being naked. How is this an unpopular opinion? It's a fact. Who doesn't do that? I've always done this. Helps pull them up correctly too. I usually put socks on first. Sometimes I forget. It was way harder to put them on last before I lost 50 pounds. Don't have to put my foot on my other thigh anymore. I totally agree with this. Yeah. I just realized this a few weeks ago and yeah, everyone should make the conversion. It's just my stiff ass back when doing it first thing in the morning. That's not how everyone does it. Is this an actual problem people have? I put my socks on last. but I only wear the no-show socks because I can't stand to look down and see my socks between my pants and shoes. Yeah, because when I wear socks later, it always holds my pants and it's annoying. And my socks are long ASF because long socks are far more comfy than short ones. I always do this. It makes life so much easier, especially with skinny jeans. Surely this isn't an unpopular opinion. I always do socks first and get annoyed when I forget. That's what I've always toughed. I didn't realize that people had to actually manage which one they did first. Both are such simple tasks that I never really gave thought to which I did first, and know I've done them both. This makes me feel like a super genius. That's obvious, just as well as putting the socks then the shoe in one foot, then the socks and shoe in the other foot. Well, I'm Floridian, so I just don't wear socks. Everyone does this. Obviously, depends on the situation really. Socks on first if long pants, pants on first if shorts. Yeah, I wear a ton of leggings and I put on socks first. That's true. Sad that I always forgot to do it. I didn't know you could do it otherwise. I always take to bathroom my boxers and my socks. First I put boxers, because they are easy to put in, then vent feet for a moment, because even if you think they dried it's a bit hard to put socks on, but only then I put pants. Never ever have I done otherwise. Everyone does this though. How is it any different? It's easier to do it this way when putting on a military uniform, in my opinion. Socks, pants, boots then blouse. Wrong sub. PLS move to r/raised b wolves, depends. I wear skinny jeans. It's obligatory. If I wore bootcut jeans, it's optional. When I wear track pants or joggers, socks go over the cuffs, so it's dumb to put them first. Frankly, it sounds like you're pretty vanilla in your fashion sense. I've been doing this wrong all my life. Thanks for the enlightenment up. What kind of monster puts their pants on before their socks? Who the hell wants to feel the weird hem of their pant legs scraping around against their bare feet? Perverts. Perverts do that. That's how I've always put on socks first then pants. Somebody done told you wrong. Makes you feel way more naked though. Exactly why I hate this sub. Most upvoted topics is a common subject we all agree on. Well, I always start with the socks. Assumed most people did. The best part is there is a 0% chance of catching your toenail on the inside of your pants when putting them on. How is that unpopular? My toes get caught in my pants unless I put on my socks first. Only an idiot would do it in the reverse order. While that's true, I'll still never do it. I always end up getting the ankle hole and running my fingers around the seam so it doesn't fold the dick down, and I always fail. Facts. There's another way to put socks on. I always do this. Otherwise my sock wrinkles, and that is wrong. I never even wear socks at home or anything. Just when I go outside, which is basically never, so can I really express my opinion here. I try to do this but I end up forgetting. Were you never told to put your socks on before any other item of clothing in gym class? Socks before jocks stops athlete's foot fungus being dragged up into your crotch and giving you jock itch infections. Underwear, socks / t-shirt, pants, sweater. British pants or American pants. This is more of an LPT than an unpopular opinion. I do this. What? People put their pants on before their socks. Fuck. I want to, but I'm way too OCD to switch up my dressing order that I've had for literally over 20 years. Wait, what? People don't do that? While I may not be MR flexible and I haven't had an issue, do you have that much more of an issue putting you socks on than your shoes? The logic of my pants are tight, so put socks on first doesn't hold up well when almost the same motions are required to put your shoes on and tie them. Putting on your shoes before socks is god tier. I've always done that. Especially, when I was overweight, it seemed like a much easier thing.